Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer questions from the audience. So big up to everyone who's locked in. Big up to everyone who just joined over from the Radar Mo's channel as well. Like I said, get your questions in, get your sporting questions in. If you are a member of the channel as well, your question, your comment takes priority like a super chat. So if you want to make sure we get to your sporting question, people, join the membership. The link is in the pinned comment. Of course, if you super chat, I'll make sure we get straight to your question as well. As you can see from the title of this video, the Premier League, we're back. It's back this weekend. Manchester City versus Liverpool is the winner of that. Does that make a big statement? The winner of that game, is that a massive statement to the rest of the Premier League and in the title race? Or is it just another game? Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham Hotspur all back in action as well. Run up the likes though, you lot. Run up the likes first and foremost. Hit that like button right now. Share across all the socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. We got Timo in the building. Jez is also in the building. What are you telling me, Timo? You good?
All good. All good and that's everything.
Love that, man.
4-0.
You're tired.
4-0.
Who's 4-0?
Lakers 4-0.
Lakers are 4-0. All right, first. Jez, what are you telling me, family? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'll be working in a second, just collecting my head.
Do your thing. Big up to Cass in the chat. Warrior J, I see you as well. A Solomon, good to see you in the chat. Good to see members. Spooby says big up Flawless, great seeing you on Mo's panel. Big up to Mo, man, every single time. Eli, I see you, big up as well.
Shout out to Mo.
Of course, like I said, the legend that is Warrior J as well in the cut. Warrior J goes on to say, oh yeah, Flawless, by the way, that Tom Little debut was a successful one. Hey, shout out to Tom Little. Yes, I got you, Eddie. I'm going to send you over the link now. Big up to T.O. as well. And yeah, man, it's always good to be on Mo's channel, man. It's always good to be over there, 110%. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Obviously, Manchester United, usual stuff. Manchester United are ready to follow Chelsea's model by hiring several sporting directors. Paul Mitchell and Dougie Freeman are both tipped, while Paolo Maldini has also been mentioned as a potential candidate. That's from Alex_Crook on Twitter. I'll believe it when I see it. That's all it is. All this sounds all well and good. I will believe all of this when I see it. But up until that point, up until it happens, I take it with a pinch of salt because I don't believe any of them. I think they're all crooks. That's why I don't believe any of them whatsoever in regards to Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos, the Glazers. I don't believe anybody involved in this because of how my club has been ran for the past number of years. But hey, we move, people. We move. Eli goes on to say, big up Flawless, great show with Mo, by the way. Glad you lot enjoyed it, man. Glad you lot enjoyed it. Big up to A. Solomon as well, who says, better learn from Chelsea's mistakes then. We hired Vivell for 6 months, did nothing, and he left. Too many cooks in the kitchen, always a good thing. Big up for you for being a member for 2 months, first and foremost. Secondly, yeah, why are we copying Chelsea's model? And Chelsea's model hasn't worked. If we don't copy a model, why don't we copy a successful model? Again, I have my doubts. You know what I'm saying? I have my doubts. Big up to this fool Hassam. Get him out, Robbie Blood. Shut up, man. This Hassam guy. What a fraud. Go subscribe to This Is Football as well, people, as well. Yes, movie, this too. They could have 100 sporting directors and Glazers still have the final say. I'll believe it when I see it. When Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos take over. When Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos then put these people in positions of power. When Richard Arnold, John Murtough, everybody else has been moved on. Everyone else has been sacked. And then we actually see our DOF, our CEO, actually making moves and actually having power. I believe it. Yes, LFC for the double. Hassam heard the straight on Mo stream and spawned in the chat. How much the super chat to get Timo out? 50. 49.99. 49.99. No one ain't got that.
I dare you.
49.99. I'm 200. If you want to get rid of me, it's £200.
I dare you.
There you go.
I dare you.
And yes, get the likes up. Get the likes up. Good to see Pals in the chat. She says, thank God the Prem is almost back. I'm not, from a Manchester United perspective, I'm not looking forward to it. The City, Liverpool, Newcastle, Chelsea, Brentford, Arsenal, all well and good. Spurs as well. I'm all for that. And Eddie said, I ain't trying to follow Chelsea to the championship. I'm big up my guy Eddie in the court. Yes, family. What are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to share jumpsuits with those criminals. Not at all.
Hey Eddie, shout out to the Lakers, yeah.
Oh, 4-0, 4-0. You know the show the picture, show the people. You drink that in, Jez. That's something you'll never see in your lifetime. Even if you go to be 200 years old, you'll never see it.
All right, but it's what it is, man. It's what it
Hey
is.
Doncic, we're coming for you, Doncic, later, yeah.
Oh, relax. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
We're all jokes aside, but still be tough game.
Shy to LA. I'm already banking it in. I'm already writing it in the stars. Shy to LA, man.
And a big up to A Solomon and that who put in 200 EGP. Where are you actually watching from, A Solomon? Big up to you.
That's
I'm
the
saying
Egypt.
for the super
That's
chat.
Egypt.
Is it Egyptian? Okay.
Egyptian,
all right. I didn't know that. But he says Timo stays. Yeah, because that works out at like
up the fucking shelf.
Yeah,
man.
it's like that's like £5 English money. But yeah, if you want to get rid of Timo people, it's $49.99. If you want to get rid of Timo people, 49. Well, yeah, $49.99.
You know how I look at cute faces, yeah? My cute face. 50.
My cute face.
Money maker. You know the Miz. You miss money maker, yeah? Miz.
Big up to this fraud. Hassan who says, flawless. Real question. Name your top 5 Premier League wingers in order right now. Ooh, this is tough. Let me actually name the 5 and then try to put them in order. I'm trying to think of names. Salah's definitely one of them, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He's there. Premier League wingers are not that good. Now that I think about it.
What's Buddy from West Ham?
You saying what? Bowen?
Yeah, he'll get in there.
Oh, you're talking about the wingers right now?
Yeah, Jess. This is your time to shine. Yes. Just list me just top quality win. I'm trying to think at City like Salah's definitely one, 100%.
Saka's for me second personally.
Saka, I would say Saka gets in. Yeah, this is not order by the way from me. Saka gets in. I would say Salah.
My order is Salah, Saka, and then I don't give a fuck about the rest.
I wish this was an all-time winger, man.
Yeah, because like Doku's new. Grealish ain't really a winger like that. Bernardo Silva don't
gets no play. Doku gets no play on this side.
But I think Bernardo Silva is a 10 though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they play on the wing though.
Yeah, can I have Bernardo Silva? Can I throw him in the mix?
I would say so.
Okay, I'll throw Bernardo Silva in the mix then, even though he plays.
If you're talking about right now, because I've seen some shots in the shot. I'm seeing some shots that are crazy. But no, if you're talking about literally right now, based on form as well, I think Doku has showed. If you're talking about ability, then you're making it way much harder because there's a lot of players I think have more ability than some others. But
we're just saying, all right. So forget form or ability. You can pick these wingers.
You're saying who's performed the best.
Yeah. You can.
That's what I'm saying. So Salah, Saka. I don't know if you want to put Doku deserves to be in the top 5 for me.
I'm saying Sterling. What I'm saying.
Sterling?
I put Sterling. I'm saying
Sonic the Hedgehog does not deserve to be in this.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
I'm not
even putting Matoma
in
there.
Out there with the quick legs running around all over the place.
Who are you talking about, Eddie? Who?
Doku.
Oh, Doku. Yeah, I'm not putting Doku there. No. There's not enough.
For me, if you're talking about right now, based on performances, he deserves to be in the top 5.
Yeah, Neto's up there.
That's why I'm not doing performances. I'm just doing a bit like ability. Like I can pick these 5 to have next season.
Definitely don't.
Because form is a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
my criteria is based on form right now. I mean, but if you want to do ability, I don't mind too. That if it's like for me, I don't really give a fuck to be honest. Like for me, it's Salah and then Saka and then.
Wait a minute. We need to stop the presses. Jez, that's not a real photo because I know exactly where that's from. That dude did not take that picture like that.
Yeah, it's a real photo.
Yeah, he did.
Just with the wild Avi, man.
That's hilarious.
Why are we surprised?
That is hilarious.
Yeah, you know what, Hassan? I'll come back to this. So I'm not sure. I didn't realize how weak the Premier League is.
This wasn't all time that it's easy.
Yeah, all time's a whole different conversation because then there's actually more options.
For me, like I just don't. I don't know.
What up, though?
Big up Steve though. Anthony Gordon is like this is a running part. Like if you ask me, he has a show to be in and about. To be honest, but like I said, I'll be honest. I don't really care about the top 5 Premier League wingers. Like for me, Salah and then Saka, and then
Neto gets some love on this side, and I'm rocking with Neto.
Yeah, that's what can have some laughing. That's what can have some laughing. I don't really care after 1 or 2.
Well, big up to Steve for the super chat. Says Anthony Gordon over everyone. So big up to him. They're obviously showing his allegiance to Newcastle, even though I disagree with that. You lot continue to get your questions in. Hey, Jago, big up to you as well. Members in particular, if you're a member of the channel, I will start your question and I will get to it, people. Of course, if you super chat, I'll get to it like this as well. Any of the regular mods, obviously not you, Hassan. I'm saying any of the regular mods, or like a Warrior J, for example, I get to your question as well. What are you telling me, Prime? You good though?
Yes, I'm good. Hello, everyone.
Oh, what up, Prime?
Hello,
You already know the pattern. You know what I'm saying? You already know the pattern. And just to clarify, because Warrior J did that, and big up Jago again, like I said. And Warrior J, you've asked this a couple times, so I will get to it. And you mentioned Luke Shaw coming back. Will he make a difference? Yes. Does he make a major difference? No. Does he change the fortunes around? Go on, floor's yours.
This is criminal what I've seen on these airways for about 3 days and what you've had to go through. I gotta say, we deserve nothing nice in this situation.
Talk about
people. You know, he was there when we played Wolves. He was on the pitch.
First game of the season.
First game of the season, he was on the pitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. First game of the season, you gotta give him more time.
Like absolute dog water. But it's supposed to change because he's coming back from an injury. Y'all need to cut it out, man.
So you don't see it making any difference at all? You think it makes a slight difference?
No.
I think it makes a slight difference. Or you think we just look just equally or just as bad?
It's okay.
Yeah,
it went from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. It's still dark outside. There's your difference. There's your difference. I don't get it. I think it's just wishful thinking and we struggle.
I said it went from 9 o'clock to 10. You got the best analogies. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But yes, does it make a major difference? No. Will he improve us? Yeah, but like this whole thing about him saving us and we're gonna be a different force with Luke Shaw. All right, okay. Whatever, man. Hopium, man. That's what it's just down to, man. It's just sheer hopium. That's all people are on. Like that's just legit what it is. And I think we've established that. Like people are gonna do that. Don't worry, Warrior J. We will get to everybody's predictions as well by the end of the show. And somebody who asked about no Arsenal representative. TJ's not about. Otherwise, you would have an Arsenal representative.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Up the Newcastle.
This is why, fan calling shows. I'm always looking for more fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking for more fans to bring in.
Up the Newcastle away. Let's go.
Oh yeah, you're gonna enjoy Newcastle away. We know it's nothing to do with that.
Hey.
You know why? He ain't going for the ball. I mean, he ain't going for the He ain't going for the ball. He ain't going for the ball.
It's Friday, Dad. It's Sunday. What? It's Friday, Dad.
Actually, Timo, you can make yourself useful. How do you fellas think Chelsea are gonna look now that it looks like Nkunku and Lavia look set to return? Timo, floor's yours.
I can't lie. Poch's gonna have he's gonna have a hard time to pick a lineup. You know, I just think that one of Enzo Caicedo not gonna be happy. It depends on the formation as well. Do I think that Lavia will get into kind of like into the starting 11? Maybe. I think at best at the moment he probably bench Ukuchukwu, probably at best. And Nkunku's gonna have to fight his way out now because you've got Gallagher's performing, you've got Cole Palmer on the right, Raheem Sterling on the left. Like he ain't benching on those three, like, unless you can somehow accommodate Nkunku in that formation. Unless I think Poch want to do like Nkunku as the number 9. That's probably the only way.
First, Prime, what you saying? How do you expect to look now that Nkunku and Lavia are training?
I think you lead them in slowly. Chelsea fans having hope that Nkunku is going to be our Lord and Savior. I think it's going to take him time to adapt to the league, and Lavia is very young as well. So I don't think there's a reason really to change up our team too much.
Oh, so you'd keep it the same?
Yeah, more or less. Maybe I would take out Enzo, but more or less keep the team the same.
Yeah, same as well. That's the thing. He's gonna have a headache.
That's fair. That's fair. No stress.
I think Broja's gonna be the one that sacrificed in January. I think he'll be the one that's sold. I think he's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll sign either Tony or Osherman now. Osherman, that's not possible. Probably.
I think we will push for Osimhen, and we'll either sign him in January and he'll stay at Napoli for the summer, or we'll sign him.
I thought it was you. The background noise. That's all it is. I didn't know who it was. Sorry, my bad, Timo.
Yeah.
I think it's Eddie. But yeah, go on. Sorry, I thought it was you, Timo, because you looked to your right. That's all.
Yeah, I was typing. My bad.
Nah, no stress, fam. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know who it was. That's legit what it is. So Johnny says, flawless. The Bruno debate could have been settled if United signed João Felix because it would expose him. Yeah.
We could have Prime Zidane. They'll still, again, just bring the towels out, people. When it comes to Bruno, just bring the towels out. That's it.
Hey, big up. Shout out to Zidane, man. The Barishnikov of football.
The what football?
The Barishnikov. You know that art, Barishnikov? Have you seen that Barishnikov art?
No.
How does that whole thing with Palmer work now that Nkunku's back?
That's a good question.
Have you seen Barishnikov arts though? I'll send you the pics though.
All right, send that through. That's a good question.
Timo, what do you know about Barishnikov?
What is Barishnikov?
I know arts, man. Allow it. I know arts.
What do you know about
art? All right, Timo. Salute to the woman who's got Timo into art. Whoever you are, you a legend. I hope he's told you about the show. Look at him smiling. He's cheesing up. Make sure whoever you are, young lady, hit the like button and subscribe. Look at him cheesing up, yo. Start talking about Barishnikov like it don't sound like a James Bond villain. What are we talking about?
Barishni.
Man, you just searched that and you spelled it wrong.
Let's not give him too much credit. Barishnikov could be an OnlyFans girl, man.
No, it's not. It's an art, you bozo.
It's an art, man. Exactly.
Art hype.
You take it to a date.
No. Timo, I'm surprised he knows.
Mikhail Barishnikov. Have you heard of him?
Let's go into you lot. Get your question. See. Let me just clarify. You see, members in the chat, and you lot like that's what happens when you lot don't ask questions. The show descends into Barishnikov art. Like, just letting you lot know. But let's run up the likes because there's over 70 people here and we're only at 26 likes. So we need to get up to 50 likes. Like check 1212. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Hit the notification bell. Roll to 9,000 subscribers here. Yeah, man, are on some wild stuff. But let's go prediction. Yeah, people are out here wilding. Get your questions in, but we're gonna go predictions anyway, people. We're going predictions. You know what I'm saying? And Timo, will start with you. Manchester City, Liverpool.
I think it's going to be a draw, 2-2.
2-2, Fez. Prime, what are you saying? Manchester City, Liverpool.
Is it true Haaland hasn't scored in 2 months? Or is that?
No, he has scored in 2. He has scored.
Okay.
I remember he scored. I remember seeing him. I don't know, unless they're talking European, but I did see him score a goal, so I don't know.
All right, well, never mind that.
Maybe in the are you talking Højlund or the one on our team or which one?
No, Haaland.
That's fine. I'm going draw. Oh, scoreline.
Scoreline.
2-2.
2-2, Fez. Eddie.
For what game?
City, Liverpool.
Ooh. I'll go.
Kick off with that shit, man.
I'll go 2-2 as well.
You saying 2-2 draw, Jess?
I think I gave my predictions already on midweek, but not on the weekend. Last time. What did I say again? I think I said 2-2. I think.
So everyone's saying Desmond's around. All right, fast. So draws here. Staying with you, Jess. I'm saying mouth-watering clash. I'm saying in Yorkshire, Sheffield United versus Bournemouth.
My dogs. Sheffield United versus who again?
Bournemouth. The Blades versus the Cherries.
I think Bournemouth get the 1-0. I think that's what I said last time.
All right, cool. Eddie, what are you saying?
My fault. Say it again.
Sheffield United, Bournemouth.
What a mid-off. Not even a low mid-off.
I know, right?
United, Bournemouth. I'll go 2-0 Bournemouth.
2-0 Bournemouth. Prime.
3-1 Bournemouth.
3-1 Bournemouth. Timo.
Dead rubber 0-0.
You saying 0-0. All right, cool. Fast. Next one, another great game. Nottingham Forest, Brighton. Timo.
I said 2-1 Brighton.
You saying 2-1 Brighton. Prime?
I mean, Brighton are bound to eventually pick up a win, right? So
depends.
Depends if you think that is the case. Nottingham Forest is a tough place to go.
Oh yeah, they've got Thierry Henry. Yeah, Forest win.
My God.
Scoreline.
1-0. Elanga.
1-0 first. Eddie.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm on two different places. Say it again.
It's cool, fam. Yeah. Nottingham Forest, Brighton.
Ooh. I'll go 1-0 Brighton.
1-0 Brighton. Okay, Brighton to pick up their first win in over 2 months. What are you saying, Jez?
I'm saying 1-0 to Nottingham
Why am I
Forest.
laughing? That is they haven't won in 2 months. Why am I laughing?
Flawless guy.
What do you mean this flawless guy? Have they not won in 2 months?
Deservedly apparently linked to Real Madrid.
Say that again.
No, he's not linked to Mohamed. What are you talking about?
Deserve a good manager. Like, what are we doing here? I'm just piling out the fact that it's been a long time of them without a win. That's all. Let them had won. I'm just saying, let them had won these 2 games over these past 2 months. Every game, we would not hear the end of it and why he should be in the Old Trafford hot seat. But we lose.
They're a small club, man. Allow it.
It's, right. There ain't even no disrespect to Brighton. It's people just hyping them up. That being said, Prime, Burnley, West Ham, over to you.
Burnley, West Ham. 4-0 West Ham.
4-0 West Ham, did you say?
Yeah.
All right, first. What are you saying?
Burnley are not good, man.
Before you go, got welcome to the show as well. You know what I'm saying? Man, before you go, man like Mo is in the building. Yes, Mo, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys? How are you doing?
Hey, all good.
Yeah,
Long time.
No, I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan.
How's everybody doing? I just got the invitation from my man here, Flawless, and I said I can't turn it down. And I told my wife, dinner is later.
Love that, man. Love that. Well, go on, team. We're just doing predictions as you join, Mo, so we'll get yours as well. But yeah, Timo, Burnley, West Ham.
3-1 West Ham.
Yeah, Most over to you as well. Burnley, West Ham.
Can I check the
Yeah, of course. Check the table. Do your thing. Yeah, I'll come back to you. Last, no stress.
Yes,
Eddie?
please.
You even know if he's there. Yo,
Yeah,
Jess.
my bad.
No, sir. It's all good. Yeah, Burnley, West Ham.
Oh, another 1-0 to West Ham.
West Ham.
West Ham. Oh my God.
What's the schedule again? Sorry.
Burnley, West Ham.
I think it's going to be a 3-1 for West Ham.
3-1 West Ham. All right. Mo, have you got the table up?
3-1. I didn't know where is it. So it's 3-1 West Ham.
Oh, yeah. Anytime I'll always say the home team first.
Home team first.
Home team will always be first.
3-1.
That being said, you know what I'm saying? The pick of, you know what I'm saying, the 3 p.m. kickoffs without doubt. Luton Town, Crystal Palace. Mo, those yours.
Luton Town, Crystal Palace.
Luton Town, Crystal Palace.
1-1.
1-1? What are you saying?
I'll go 1-1. I'll go 1-1 as well.
1-1. Prime?
1-0 Luton.
1-0 Luton. Eddie?
It again?
No stress. Luton Town, West Ham. No, Luton Town, Crystal Palace. Sorry, Luton Town, Crystal Palace.
I got 0-0 written all over it.
Jess, what are you telling me, Jess?
I think I said last time Crystal Palace win. You know what? 2-1 Crystal Palace. I think there are going to be goals there. I think there will be goals.
All right. And last and definitely least, probably the worst 3 p.m. kick of the day. Newcastle, Chelsea. What are you telling me, Timo?
Hey, going Newcastle on Friday. I expect us to win on Saturday.
You're going away to Newcastle.
Yeah, he's going
indeed.
Newcastle. Yeah, he's going Newcastle. You
hey, not out of Newcastle, man.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Winning the strip club, though. That's the question.
Very funny.
You do thing. What I'm saying, man. Nah, man, he's into art and stuff like that now. You know what I'm saying?
2-1 Chelsea.
You saying 2-1 Chelsea? Okay,
Yeah.
Timo, what was your scoreline?
I said 2-0 Chelsea.
Prime.
Is that prime? Oh.
Yeah, that's prime.
Yes,
Gallum is prime.
Oh,
Yeah, Gallum is prime, man.
Yeah, Gallum is prime.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gallum's prime.
You see how no one responded there? Let's just bypass that.
Because we know what you're like. We know your character. Go on.
We're playing an injury-ridden Newcastle, and everyone's back fit for Chelsea. Smells like a
1-0 Newcastle.
I was going to say draw, but yeah, I don't know. We must win. So 1-1.
No, you mustn't win or anything.
We must win. So 1-1.
How do you think it matters for your seat? Like, how do you think it matters?
Eddie, I know you're busy in that, so I'll bypass you for this one. Yo, Jez.
I say 1-0 Newcastle. I think Chelsea in general have a bad record. Actually,
yeah, they have an awful record.
Sofa mentioned that before.
They have a terrible record up there.
So long as Reece James stays fit, I'm taking that as a win. I'm gonna be like Jazz.
Oh, see, so there you go.
Oh, probably fair enough, but yeah, yeah, for me, yeah, Newcastle went 1-0 for me.
All right, late kick.
To be honest with you, like,
yeah, go on.
Now you want to talk, get the predictions, but I just want to.
It's cool.
I actually think if Newcastle lose this game, I think their top 4 hopes will demolish by a big
interesting.
I actually think this is going to be the game. It's against Chelsea at home. You have to get the crowd behind you. If they lose this game, they're going to be restless. The distress is about to start. Because I'm seeing a lot of Newcastle fans, big accounts, already asking questions. I'm like, well, we're not good. We have 2 teams. Yes, we have a lot of injuries, but we have 2 teams. We should be doing better than this. Losing to Bournemouth is inexcusable. And they said we shouldn't be losing to Bournemouth. If you're going for the top 4, you shouldn't be losing to Bournemouth because other teams are winning. And I think if Chelsea win this game, I think that's going to shock Newcastle as a team. The whole club will be in shock. And I think they're going to go crazy in January with the loan shit.
Well, elaborate on that.
Hey, I'm just saying.
If they lose this game and they start dropping down the table and we see Man United 6 points ahead of them or Brighton or Villa, I think in January, the Saudi owners will start, because they just voted. They would want the first club to say, no, we want to be able to loan players from even associated clubs. And we know that the Saudi League, 8 of them are owned by the same. All of them are owned by the royal family, of course. But they can loan any player, the likes of Neves. There are other players as well in the Saudi League that we don't know about. Like, they can loan these players and get them back to Newcastle. And I think if they lose and they start being distant from the top 4, I think they're going to go in January and say, because they can't spend because of FFP, but what they can do is they can loan the players to their team.
I'm gonna go 1-0.
You say 1-0 Newcastle, Eddie? Yeah. All right. Cool.
I can't lie. If Chelsea wins this, Poch manager of the month award incoming.
What if he beats who?
Bro, you conceded 4 at home. It doesn't matter against who, bro.
Doesn't matter.
7
points out of 9.
Wait,
7 points out of 9. No one expecting it.
Exactly. You're saying no one expecting it, but it doesn't warrant him. Okay, nobody's expecting Luton to get 6 points out of. That doesn't mean I'm giving their coach of the month, right? Does that make sense? Like if we say about everybody, this is unexpected. Unai Emery should get it every month.
Oh, hold on, Mo. It's Fatter. Ignore him.
Yes, just what I'm saying. You need to understand who you're talking to. Like this guy's on his wishful thinking. But I can't actually.
I am wishful. I'm wishful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. There's no issue. There's no issue with that one. But now, what I want to say real quick on that Newcastle thing is, I can't lie. I'm still in the feeling of it's very early in the season, to be honest, to make the predictions even for the top 4, in my opinion. Like, even though I understand because there is a lot of discourse coming on, but then I'm on the flip side saying, why are Newcastle fans so stressed? Like, you're back first and foremost in the Champions League.
Because they have regressed. So the question
they have regressed, which is understandable.
The question is, this Eddie Howe horse that everybody was riding last year and saying, and I was one of them, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody does. This is the winner. Bet on Eddie Howe. When does it stop? I think it stops when they regress, right? Everybody here on board with that. Like when you regress.
Yeah, 100%. But can I make the argument? 100% I think they regress, but then in the same time, we use it's Chelsea fans. United
that being said, speaking of regressing, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Ahmed, what are you telling me, family? You good? What's happening?
It's been good, bro.
Good to see you, man. Carry on.
Chelsea fans, United fans, even my own fan base now, Spurs fans. And who else had injuries? Like, whoever had injuries this season, I think every club, there's a section of fan base who talked about how their season had been affected because of injuries. And I find it mad that Newcastle fans think that centre-back pairing of Fabian Schär and Lascelles should be carrying them until they get in their main centre backs. But it's mad that Tonali and Gumi Mars, somebody like Bruno G hasn't been playing all well this season. I think John Linton hasn't been fit most of the times, and even the front three hasn't been there all the time there as well. So for me, it's like I think it's a bit too early to make these predictions about them when we don't really know until they're all back. Even though they have some injury-prone players, which they should have known already when they scouted these guys. But in my opinion, it's like I remember a time where I think Spurs was struggling through a whole season, and we still ended up getting top 4. Was it pretty to get it at the end? No, but it's like I'll be honest, this league is just not that good in my opinion. Where I think you can
No,
slip
I think
up.
the league is better. What?
I just don't think it's like. I think
the quality of
I
the
think
league's
it's
good.
more. I think it's more competitive.
Okay, maybe
because
it's more.
I think-
Okay. So rephrase. Okay, so
See,
it's
in
more
my
competitive.
See,
that's
in my
right.
opinion, in my opinion, I think the league is more competitive because there's a lot of more teams on
it
the
went like
more
this,
closer, closer to the same levels, which makes it look more competitive. But do I think the league is? That's why the league is like great. No, not
So
really.
hold on.
I think
So can I ask
there's
you?
a lot of
Are
teams.
we allowed to ask questions here, Flawless?
Yeah,
Of course, man. It's the Q&A.
Hey, fellas, I got to cut. Y'all have a good one, though.
Eddie,
Hey,
look,
big up,
I'll
big up,
catch up with you soon, yeah? Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Friday,
Yes,
Friday,
sir.
yeah?
All right,
Love
man. Y'all
every time.
take care.
Oh, man, the floor is yours, man. Me
So,
Casa.
guys, so why, if the league has been more compressed, which is, I believe that the league is, I believe that any team from the top 9 will go away to any team of the top 9, and it's a struggle. We're already seeing Man City went to Chelsea and they struggled. City, Chelsea could have won the game.
We're not
Spurs
top
against
9.
us.
We're not top 9. We're not.
Yeah,
top
don't
9.
do that to Chelsea. They ain't top
Okay,
nine. They not top
I
10.
can count the names, but
You're
you get
not
my
top 10.
point. You get my
Top
point.
nine.
My point is, so why? So can someone answer me? Why do people are saying that the league will be won by 90 plus points then?
Yeah, I don't see it being 90 plus points.
No, I don't think this season it won't be. No,
I think you know what it is. I think it's because City just have set the standards where most of the times they will just get to 90 points. I think that's more so. But then in the same time, the gap between how many points you need to win the league and how many points you need to just get top 4 is so big. Like for example, you can have City finishing, let's for example, 88 between 85 to 90 points. You could maybe just have like just a little bit under 70, I think, and you can get top 4 in my opinion in this league. I can go and just double check just to make sure in the past few seasons
One season.
Yeah, let me go and check real quick. How many points?
One season, a team that got 70 points didn't get top 4. Just one season.
Let me go. So
that's crazy.
I still think that Man United might get top 4.
Yeah, of course you do. You love spreading this fake positivity to Manchester United fans, man, all the time, man. All the time, man. I see you, man.
Opinions of Ahmed is opinions of Ahmed.
Oh, you're such a troll, you know.
What do you mean? I can just say United. That's my opinion.
You think what? You think? Wait, what did you say, Ahmed? You think we are or are not?
You're not, man. You know what I mean?
No. Did you not hear what Mo just said? Mo said, "I still."
I
think
know he said that, but like, but Tor was like, it's your opinion. I was telling him.
Hold on. Do we think Man United? Okay, so I said in the beginning of the season, after 2 games, right? I said Man United look worse than Chelsea, even though they're ahead of the table.
Yeah, facts. I would agree.
My point is, Man United, they have this history, and it's just recent history, of getting these freaking 1-0s. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Dodgy 1-0.
But that ties into what you said with the league doing this. Because the league has done this, that's why there's no way Manchester United should be the form team in the Premier League in terms of results.
You are in the form team.
We are the form team in the past 5 games.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because I think you have this 1-0 in you. That's what I mean.
No, everybody's just mid.
There are 9 teams in the league that Man United can win 1-0 against.
And that shows we should not be able to win 1-0 against anybody because we're not good. Yeah, because the rest of the teams are not good, Mo. That's the point I'm making.
I would also say the part that when it comes to United, even though they are arcing out these 1-0, eventually we saw this last season as well with Tottenham. The 1-0s or like the draws that you're gonna get, the luck will run out eventually, and then from there, and then the losses will add up. You saw that with us actually.
Oh, absolutely.
So Ahmed, was it luck last year? Just answer.
For who?
Well, United. You said the luck. United. Was it luck last year? Or was it form?
I think it was a bit of both. I would actually argue it was a bit of both. Okay. For me,
I think with Man United.
Jez, before you go, Prime, you want to say something? Go on, Prime.
I think I think what Mo's saying, what Flawless is saying, I kind of hear it. Is if Flawless, what you're saying is if the league is still bad, and like you're saying the league is still mid, then maybe Man United kind of have it. If you guys sack Ten Hag and you go on a manager bounce again, that might be enough just to accumulate
Oh,
enough points just to get.
Of course.
Again, I'm not saying I agree
Yes.
with it, by the way, but I understand the logic because with Chelsea, we don't know how long this up and down thing is going to continue and if we will get our act together enough. With Spurs, if they have injuries, how long that will affect them. The spot just might be there for you guys to just take it.
No, again, yeah, like you said there, but that's a big if. Yes, of course, if Manchester United sack the manager, we get a new manager, but I'll be sat here saying, yeah, we can definitely finish top 4. Because I believe that top 4, not for Manchester United, but I'm saying in general, I think the top 4 place, I believe that is up for grabs. Because when you look at it, take the top 3 clubs out of it. Take City, take Liverpool, take Arsenal out of it. I don't rate the rest of the teams. And just to clarify, people are like, oh, you think United are good? No, I include everybody in that. I think everybody at best is decent. Even Newcastle at their best, cool. If you think they're the 4th best team in the league, good. I think Spurs to an extent are good, but I don't think Spurs are anything special. I don't think Newcastle are anything special. We're definitely not. Brighton haven't won in 2 months and sat in 7th. Villa, everyone's hyping up their home form. Look at their away record.
Yeah, but you were the same though. So
yeah,
the way
that's my
you
point.
got top 4 last year was being very solid at home.
Yeah, and we were a decent side at best. We overachieved. We overperformed. We were nothing special last season.
I don't think you overachieved. You literally were good at home. You're the best defense at home last year. You're the 2nd best team at home last year by winning games. And you weren't, by the way, I can't remember a game where you should have lost at home and you won.
Yeah. No,
I can't remember on top of my head now. And
I get what you're saying.
Even Man City game, by the way.
Yeah, we did.
You
we
were
deserved to do
2-2
that.
at some point.
Yeah, we deserve.
Yeah, I know the referees
target the entire game.
but that's my point, Flawless. Last
go on.
season, people want to say Man United overachieved. No, you were good at home, basically.
Well, when I say we overachieved, I'm talking about when I look at my expectations at the start of that season. If someone would have said Manchester United have the 2nd best home record in the league, I would have told you no, because I don't believe we're the 2nd best team in the league. So it would be disingenuous of me to say we're going to have the 2nd best home record. If someone said our defense was going to be that good, I'd be like, no, because I don't think defensively we are that solid. Even our away form, I think we had the 5th best away record, 2nd best home record, ended up finishing 3rd. Like when I say we overachieved in terms of quality of those players.
It adds up, by the way.
Yeah,
at the end of the season, it adds up.
Yeah, it adds up. And we did the business and we took advantage of even then a poor league in terms of when I say that, people, I'm talking about overall. I actually don't think
so. I debate that because the reason why I'm saying that, I'll tell you why. Because actually your point tally over the past 7 seasons will get you top 4. And people want to say that Liverpool were bad, Chelsea were bad, blah, blah, were bad. Look at the top 6 together in top 7. Every and each one won home and lost away. You beat City at home, Liverpool the same. They beat City at home, lost away. Arsenal are the only team that lost both games.
This guy, see, you go clowning Arsenal again. You know what I'm saying? See him in the last show we just came off. You know what I'm saying? This guy be clowning Arsenal and then his chat be like, yo, you anti-Arsenal.
I just thought about it. Everyone in the top 6 won at home, lost away.
Hey,
but
Mo,
Arsenal lost to City.
I'm figuring out, Mo. You are a troll, man. I fucks with it, though. I understand why we get on now. You are a troll.
No. Mo just realizes that you can't be on Sarcasm City without slandering Arsenal. He knows.
I didn't mean it. I just thought about it.
Yeah, you
and
know
the
what?
only thing that came to my head, the team that lost against the top 6 home and away. It's all.
Hey, no.
We lost home and away to City as well.
I don't think you were 12th, bro. You're not counted.
Yeah,
okay.
You know what
Okay,
is,
fair enough.
Like seriously, you were absolutely shambolic.
I thought you meant.
And that's no slander. That's no slander on Chelsea. You were shambolic.
No. I thought you meant top 16. Yeah, fair enough.
But anyway, this year, Man
year,
United couldn't transform any of the freaking home form into away form for whatever reason that no one has answered me. No one told me why a manager that was so good at home, that had a very solid, compact team at home, that was not only winning by luck, it's winning convincingly at home, couldn't transform 50% of that for the freaking away form.
I'll tell you why in regards to this season, last season as well. And it's more apparent. Last season's struggles on the road are more apparent because of this season. Our team and our players face any adversity, they crumble. That's us. Anytime we're on the ship and it's rocky waters, team don't want to know. Man are like, yo, go out on the deck and fix something. Nah, don't want to do it. Like, that's us. Every single time this season. I've been on watch-alongs on this channel, and regulars will know in the chat. And we'll score, and I go, yeah, we're going to concede here in the next 5 minutes. and then we're conceding. And this is I'm literally picking when, we're going to concede here. And then we'll score again, and then the Bayern Munich game was a prime example. As soon as we scored, I knew we'd concede. And then they scored again. And I said, we're going to concede
because
again.
The players mentally aren't strong enough?
Yeah,
but they were last year.
No, they were last year to a better extent. But this is also why we.
What happened? Why the coach fell apart?
What happened?
Why the players fell apart?
Pressure. The pressure
because they demanded more. The media demanded more.
Yes, exactly. Because the expectation is now different. Now you've had the second best home record. Now you've beat all the big six at home. Now you finished third. Now you've won a trophy. That's no longer the ceiling. That's now the bar. Because we know you can do this. Then when you spend more money on the team, you add more talent to it, get rid of a few players, it's like, okay, you have to kick on. And then when you look at the Premier League and look at the talent, it's not like no one we've lost to this season has played well against us. And that's no disrespect to anyone. I'm not saying, again, people, that
only
there's no good teams. I'm saying, no, even when City beat us, City were what, 7 out of 10? City weren't at their best. You don't need to be
more. So.
No. But that's the point I'm making, Mo, is everyone we've lost to has beat us playing average or playing to a decent level. There's no one who's blown us away and I go, you know what? They were phenomenal today. And that's why we lost. Even when we lost to Bayern Munich, when we lost to Arsenal, when we lost to Manchester City, when we lost to Brighton, Newcastle, the list goes on and on and on. Copenhagen. We just gifting up goals.
Only Newcastle in the cup, if the one I remember. But that's
Newcastle. We rolled
the one in the cup. The 3-0 in the cup was kind of weird game.
No, it wasn't weird. We just gifted them up the game. They had 6 centre back. No, they had 6 fullbacks in that lineup. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
There was the first goal we conceded, Mo. The first goal we conceded, I picked out 5 mistakes from individual players. How does half your outfield make a mistake for 1 goal? And people have the cheek to say he can turn this around. Right? Come on. And it was basic mistakes. What are we talking? 5 that don't happen anywhere.
Yeah, but to people that say sack the manager now. So you remember, I think me and you did a show and I said sack him now because you need the wins today for a new manager. My point is now he's getting the wins. When he starts lose, now you sack him. Does that make sense? When he starts losing, sack him. Like at the moment, what is it? Because Vladimir here said, get a new manager bounce. I'm like, they are in a new manager bounce. They are winning the games 1-0. They are the team in form. Yes, it's fake, but it's happening.
Fake.
Of course it's fake. You're freaking beating Luton and shit teams are not even outperforming them.
Hey, just want to say beating Luton ain't for everybody, but we move. Go on.
Yeah, but my point is when you beat
I know you lot are shocking, but that wasn't aimed at you if you beat Luton. You know what I'm saying? One aimed at you.
You told the team again.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. My point is now.
Jess, I swear, I want to fight you one time, Jess. Oh my life, Jess. I want to fight you for once, Jess.
Just joke.
We don't need Man United now to say sack the manager. What are you going to get? An interim manager? What is he going to do more than Ten Hag?
I get you.
Ten Hag is now winning the 1-0. So let him win the 1-0 until his luck runs out. And then sack him.
Yeah, when we get packed in, like I said, I've not just said sack. I'm gonna get to the super chats as well, innit? Yeah, man, we're gonna enjoy Chelsea in Europe the same week as well. But yeah, people, we are gonna get to the super chats as well. Yeah, man, we're gonna enjoy Chelsea midweek. It's fantastic.
Right, listen, we know we're facing you, I think, in 3 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward. That's one of the games.
Ahmed. I think everybody's looking forward for it.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, you lot, before we continue, run up the likes. First and foremost, still over 80 people in here. Let's get us up to 70 likes, people. Like, check 1212. Make sure you do that. Subscribe to Mo's channel as well. Come one of the mods, put Mo's channel in the comment section. Make sure you go subscribe. Follow all his socials as well. Continue, people, to get your questions in. Members, I will star your questions. I will get to them. Super chats I'm going to get to right now. Big up to Steve, who's still on this. And we're doing a members Q&A on Friday. So I'm going to reach out to all the members if you are a Sarcasm City soldier or higher. If you're a soldier or a general, I'm going to reach out to you for Friday's Q&A over on the Twitch. Luton Town defo surviving. I'm doubling down. I don't know why you think that, Steve, but fairs. Big up to my guy Sheik for this generous super chat as well, who says since Thanksgiving is around the corner, just wanted to wish the Sarcasm City family a happy Thanksgiving from my fam to yours. Thank you for everything you guys do.
Happy Thanksgiving, people. Happy Thanksgiving for the people in America. Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving at all?
No, we don't know over here. But still, happy Thanksgiving to you, Sheik, and your fam. Hope you're blessed. You're always supporting. See you in the chat all the time. And that's to everybody else celebrating it as well. Big up to everyone, man. Enjoy, man. Make sure you
Sheik, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, bro. Hope you're having a big turkey tomorrow. It's a massive meal tomorrow for the people. Big turkey for everybody in America. Of course, it's a everybody's off. Supermarkets are off. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you, Shikar, for super chat. Appreciate you, buddy. And happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, bro.
I'm saying shit, I don't even need to be here with Mo, but yeah, people, like I said, yes, what Mo said, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. But make sure you eat well and drink well as well. Thanksgiving. Big up to Steve for the super chat who says flawless is correct. Manchester United being the farm team in the league shows how mad overrated the Premier League is. La Liga been far better to watch this season. I don't big up to the super chat, Steve. I don't watch La Liga, so I wouldn't even know on that. But all I would say is I've seen people use that and say, well, what league's good? And the thing is, I look at the Champions League and I think the quality's dwindled in that. Like I look at, you take City out of it, you take Real Madrid out of it. Who else is really left? You got Bayern Munich, Arsenal, PSG.
We were going to talk about this, Flawless. You know,
yeah, go on.
Look at the national teams. I'm very old for the people that know. I'm 38, right? So I started watching. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually started watching actual football for real in '94 when I was 10 years old.
38
so I grew up on Romario, Bebeto, Ronaldo after this. The reason why people think that football is less entertaining now than before is that look at the national teams. Look at the level of Italy, Germany, Spain. England is the only country that has a good national team. However, if you look at England now, apart from Harry Kane, though, back in the days, if you freaking look at the midfield of England, you'd see Gerrard, Scholes, the back was like Rio Ferdinand, David Seaman before that. You know what I mean? Wayne Rooney up top. You look at superstars. When people talk about the England national teams now, your superstar is Bukayo Saka, with all due respect.
I love it.
Hey, we all do the England.
I'm coming in. Phil Foden, Declan Rice,
Grealish.
Fabio Capello said once in 2010, said, I couldn't, he said in 2010 for the older people, he said, I couldn't look at the dressing room until one of Gerrard, Scholes, or Lampard, you're sitting on the bench. So I had to play the three of them. And he said, I had Beckham. I couldn't tell the guy you're sitting on the bench. He said, I couldn't, so I had to play the four. That's the difference.
He should have just dropped one of the strikers and played the 4-3-3.
And now Southgate is telling Reece James to sit on the bench. It's a madness.
But my point is,
you're an England fan, Pram.
At the level of the national team.
I'm not an England fan.
And you can tell why.
You want me to bring up the photos from the World Cup last year?
Argentina. Look at Argentina. We're talking. With all due respect, we're talking about Romero. We're talking about Otamendi. Still plays football for Argentina. Crazy, it was Javier Zanetti, Walter Samuel. It was Cambiasso,
Ayala.
It was ridiculous back in the days. People look at the national
team. Brazil, man. Brazil was like a big
2000. I swear to God, 2000. Go if you're not old enough, and you haven't watched 2006, the game versus Ghana, right? Ghana, we call it Ghana in 2006 in the round of 16 of the World Cup. Just go watch the lineup. Just Google the lineup. It had everything talented in the world, from Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Kaká, Adriano, Juninho, Roberto, Gilberto Silva. That was a lineup. This is Brazil. This is not Brazil. What we're watching now is not the same.
Emerson Royale was crazy. Gabriel Jesus leading the line, saying, I'm not a goal scorer. Oh my God. Yo,
Gabriel Jesus comment out here, crying that he couldn't start at City as a striker and not talking about that he's not a goal scorer. I can't like, bro, he's a disgrace. And Arsenal fans used the reason.
What is it with Arsenal players coming out and speaking about their inefficiencies?
Inability to.
Ramsdale talking about he can't concentrate. Jesus talking about he cannot score goals.
Was that a real quote? Did he actually say that?
He had an interview.
You think I was joking? On the
basically,
you literally thought I was joking. The man said, "I know my goal scoring is not my strength." Goal scoring.
No, not the goal scoring thing. I'm talking about the Ramsdale with the concentration thing.
Ramsdale had an interview.
You can't concentrate.
Ramsdale had an interview with Ian Wright. Yeah, he taught him. Yeah, I'm shitting at myself when I was big kids. And Ian Wright is like, huh? What do you mean by that?
No, he was talking about how he asked him to contribute for a full game. That I can't do it. I have to interact with the fans. I give it to them. They give it back. And by the time I notice, 5 minutes has passed by and I'm back in the game. I'm like, what?
No, I can't. He's a disgrace. I'll be real.
That is wild. Let me run through some more of the comments as well. You lot continue to run up the likes. Continue to share this across the socials, man. Let's get over 100 people in here. Hit that subscribe button as well. Make sure, again, you subscribe to Mo's channel. Also, yeah, man. And Sheik said it here. Big up, chat. Y'all some legends for real. Big up to you, Sheik, man. You know you're my done each and every time as well. Time to shine. Much appreciated, because I was going to reach out to you about this. Flawless, you want my ticket for the Chelsea game at Old Trafford? Call it an early Christmas present super chat from me. I know you like linking up with the Chelsea lads. Yeah, time to shine. Much appreciated again. I will be there. You know what I'm saying? And I will be there. 100%. Timo, yeah, we'll link up. You know what I'm saying? And
you should be coming home, innit? Then you can see me at the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
I will be there. Hey, like I said, if I could, that's one thing I want to do. Because I've never been to a Big Six away game. That's one I want to do. Whether it's the bridge, whether it's the Emirates,
are you from
whether
London?
it's the Spurs Stadium away. Nah, I'm Manchester based.
You're in Manchester. Are you going to travel? You're going to go down?
No. This is what's it
it's
called?
Old Trafford.
This is at OT.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but Ahmed mentioned the away game, and I'm saying if I could get tickets to go to the bridge, Emirates,
I tried, bro.
Elsewhere,
I had the ticket in my hand, and they said you're not a member, you can get it.
I do have someone that can be reliable.
What is it? I don't want to be in the Chelsea home end. I want to be in the away and shouting abuse at you lot. Like, that's my plan. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
that's it. One thing where we just sit next to each other. You know what I mean?
I ain't with that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't worry, man. I'm not selling over face value, not unlike some people, man. Don't worry.
But yeah, time to shine.
Yeah, but it's gonna be an home ticket.
All jokes aside, man. Say that again. What did you say?
The channel, vlog it.
It's one of them, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And that maybe, but I just like going to the game and just watching and just like being like, I'm trying to do the Ramsdale and concentrate on what's going on. Like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a Ramsdale, because that slid under the radar. I can't believe you said that ish. But you're gonna say
it was actually really big, bro. I don't know. Maybe you just missed it.
I just missed it. Maybe you know what? It's maybe one of those I seen and I thought, oh, it's a fake quote. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you see them. But yeah, time to shine. Much appreciated, man. We'll pattern that. So yeah, man, I will be there 110%. And big up to Spooby as well for the super chat. Much appreciated. He says, great seeing Mo on the panel. I watched Mo talking about how United was the most corrupt club to exist. The most corrupt club to exist. I could see the hate he has for us. Big up everyone. Spooby, big up for the super chat.
I know. Listen, I grew up I grew up before United were. Okay, no. Let me just establish that. I grew up when I started watching club football. It was actually 97, 98. At that time, Man United was actually the only English team that was around there. People want to say Arsenal and stuff. It wasn't, because the Champions League only used to take one team from England, and it was Manchester United. And I thought that you were very lucky to win the game against Bayern Munich in 99. Very lucky.
Absolutely. We were awful in that final.
Very lucky. Evenberg hit the post twice, missed one-on-ones, and I remember the game. And I think this is the luckiest team on earth, and it ended up with a treble. So I hated Man United after that. And then became the dominance of Man United. And now Ronaldo came to the picture. When Ronaldo came to the picture, it was Ronaldo used to, people just don't, the young people don't know who Cristiano Ronaldo is. Cristiano Ronaldo used to take the ball from halfway line, dribble 5 or 6 players, and create a chance. People think that Ronaldo is just a goal scorer, because they didn't watch Ronaldo in 2005, 2006, and onwards. And that's why I hated Man United. And Man United had this. People don't understand what Fergie time is. The young people don't.
Oh my
Man United, Chicharito used to be the luckiest motherfucker on earth. It was absolutely nuts watching Manchester United. Manchester United, I hated them. Even though I wasn't supporting anybody in the Premier League, but I thought that this guy Alex Ferguson has black magic or something.
He was, you know what it was? Like the whole Fergie time thing, like it was it was from a psychological standpoint. So when he's on the touchline and like he taps his watch, like not only does the Old Trafford crowd get up for it, the opposition realized that, oh crap, we up 1-0, 5 minutes added on time. Manchester United are going to be on it. That's why we scored so many late goals. On top of that, quality as well.
But also, like Alex Ferguson, people just don't understand. Like they think Pep Guardiola and this and that. Pep Guardiola is a fantastic coach. He's one of the best in the history. But when you win a Champions League final with John O'Shea and Wes Brown as your fullbacks and Darren Fletcher in the midfield, with all due respect to Wes Brown and John O'Shea and Darren Fletcher, they aren't top players. They aren't the most talented players. But he made
West
it
Brown got
work.
2 Champions League winners medal. Shout out to West Brown because he's from Ends
Yeah.
as well. We'll go and carry him.
And he was good. I thought
he was very good.
against
He was good.
Inter, he had an assist against Inter, I think. Or John
He had an
O'Shea
assist in the put your Champions League assist on the table because he's got one on his wrong foot.
Yes, the left foot took Ronaldo.
Against
And
these
I'm like,
jokers, you know what I'm saying? In a
what
way.
is this? And I'm like,
You know, I
this
actually
is why
hate
you know the
United
manager knows what he's doing. When you utilize what you have, that's what a manager knows what he's doing. It's as simple as that.
That UCL final, yeah, is the reason why I hate United. You know, that's the
I
reason
get it,
why.
man. I would, you know what?
Bro,
I fully
that's-
and just let this be a lesson. You hear what Mo said. People who he wasn't even a fan of another English club. You hear what Ahmed saying as a Chelsea fan as well. How success brings hate. Because for those that didn't watch in '99, we were awful in that final. Do not get it mistaken. We should have been like Bayern Munich could have and should have been outside. They went 1-0 up.
Yes.
Then they hit the woodwork like 3 times. We were just awful and couldn't get it together. But you know what? We deserve that. You know why? Because talk about that's one of the toughest. I don't think there has been. I've said this before. There's been a tougher run of winning the Champions League at that point. There was no one. The worst team we faced was Brøndby, and that was in the group stages. We got drew in the group of death with Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Then after that, the quarterfinal, because there was no knockout round, we faced. I think it was Inter Milan, who had Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
we faced Juventus with Zidane.
Juventus
Then we
was
faced Bayern
the
Munich.
team, by the way. People don't know
Yeah.
Juventus was
They
the
was the
team.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Juventus before '99 reached 3 back-to-back Champions League finals.
and they lost them all, right?
They won one. and
Oh, they
lost
won
one.
one. Okay. Who
That's
did
the
they
only
beat?
Champions League they actually have.
They lost against Dortmund 97. They lost against Real Madrid 98, and I
We
think
should
they
have
won
we should have
96.
fucking won it that year. I'm still not over that. That night, Dortmund. I think they knocked
Were
us
you
out
too
in
young?
97.
Were you too
Nah, I
young?
remember that. No. I just look good.
Flawless
I
is very
remember
old
that.
as well.
I'm
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
you're older than me, Mo, but we're not too far apart in terms of age. That's why I remember these things. Like that's why when you said
Juventus
97,
were the
98,
shit. People just don't know. It was Milan reached the final 3 years. They fucked up Barcelona 4-0, people, in '94. And then Juventus reached 3 times.
Yeah,
It's
nuts.
ridiculous how Man United just came out of nowhere as an English team and said, "Oh, now we're here," because it
man.
was all Real Madrid, Barcelona, AC Milan, Juventus, and Man United came to the picture. And I think that '99 is what brought the Premier League to the light. That '99 win.
Yeah, because there hadn't been an English winner since however long. Like
Since
since the
Liverpool.
80s, it was Liverpool in the 80s.
Liverpool.
Like,
in
there
the
hadn't been
80s.
an English side, but Spooby, big up for the
I
super
don't think
chat.
even in the final. Though.
appreciate.
Go ahead. Thank you, Spooty.
Yeah, it's cool. Big up. And big up to Casually as well. Big up my Don Marshall for Casually Raid. He says, casually wherever we may be, we are the famous CFC. Casually Raided. Hey, make sure you lot subscribe to Casually FC. Great channel, 100%. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you lot do that as well. You see Ahmed Surfer, many of the other Chelsea reps on here, you see on his channel as well. And yeah, man, Sheik, like you say, shout out John Terry every time in 08 in Moscow, man. Brilliant. It was A1. Let me get to a couple more things as well.
Comment, comment.
Don't
We
do
don't
that,
talk
man.
about him.
Don't do that, man.
Yeah, hey, I do. And to T.O. who says, is this special guest week or what? Fair play. Yes, that's what it has been, T.O. Because it's international break. It's been special guest week all week long. That's why Mo's here. That's why you had Tom Little and G here on yesterday. Tomorrow, you're going to have some special guests on both the United show and the United Arsenal show. And then Friday is going to be packed with the Manchester United show as well. We're going to have 2 or 3 special guests because it's international break. So let's go and get some special guests on. So that was the plan. And yes, of course, still running all the Twitch watch-alongs on Saturday. Yes, all 3 games. You're going to get the
No
early
Lakers
kick.
watch along this week, nothing.
Probably not. You know what I'm saying? I'll have a look. But definitely City Liverpool 12:30, then you'll get Newcastle United Chelsea, and then obviously Brentford Arsenal. So you're gonna get 3 watch-alongs over on the Twitch, people. Sheik says, Flawless and Sandro and Shaw are back in training, I believe. Do you expect the performances to improve? Do you think he plays Maguire still as well? It seems like Maguire's his guy. So you see, I'm guessing, this is me guessing, it'll be Martinez and Maguire as the centre backs. Shaw's gonna play left back.
Isn't Varane leaving the club?
According, that's what reports are saying. But nobody reliable said that. Nobody reliable, but this manager's done this.
There's no smoke without fire.
Varane.
He threw a tantrum for sure. 100%. There's no smoke without fire.
Varane,
That's
Casemiro.
Champions League Varane, man. That's Champions
I
League
would
Varane.
throw, if Maguire and Johnny Evans was playing ahead of me and I had the quality of those, I would throw a tantrum. If Maguire was playing ahead of me for my Saturday league team, I'm talking to my manager. What are we doing? I'm being deadly serious when I say that.
He's playing well, though.
I don't do that. No, he is playing well. Not disputing that whatsoever, but he shouldn't be playing ahead of me.
Can I ask you
Because I've done
something?
nothing wrong.
Copenhagen game, 15 minutes. Johnny Evans got injured. Varane came on.
Yeah.
Every Man United account, every Man United fan said, "What the fuck was that from Varane?"
Yeah, Varane was awful in that game.
Exactly. So why
that's-
does he? Is he
Okay,
deserve to
I
play
give you
on
this.
merit though?
No, I give you this. Yeah, because that was one bad performance. He's not played bad in any other game bar that one.
Oh, so you
Like,
think
what we
it's just
doing?
because that game?
It was just that game, like he's did,
no.
and then that comes into keeping the same energy. So if you're dropping him for one bad game, why is Rashford still out there? Why is Anthony still out there?
Makes sense.
Why is Bruno still out there? Why does Mount still get game time? McTominay still out there. I could just literally list the squad. Why is Dalot still playing? Lindelof. The list goes on and on and on. Like, that's where it stands from. Yeah, how's Rashford? Like, that's what the problem is with it. Like, don't get me wrong, Maguire and Evans have played well. I'm not disputing that, but I'm saying it's not like Varane had 3-4 games where he was bad and then he got dropped. Like, he wasn't even getting, like, what do you mean? Oh, they're better on the ball and people talking all this rubbish. Like, Varane, our best centre back. Clearly, it's not even a dispute.
He's not good on the ball.
He's competent enough on the ball to play because we did this last season. There wasn't a problem last season. Why is there a problem this season?
He didn't play from the back last season, but yeah,
He don't play for. Have you seen him this season?
But then again, like the whole thing with playing from the back, like I don't think you need. See, it depends again. What do you want to achieve in the season? I think United, a centre back partner of Varane and Martinez, is definitely competent enough, even playing from the back, to be able to at least get top 4 at the bare minimum. Which again, I don't think no Man United fan thought we're gonna go and challenge again this season, unless the summer window was gonna be a 10 out of 10. But then even again, we say this about Varane, but then we're looking at my man at the right though. Wan-Bissaka. I know a lot of Man United fans have a lot of love for Wan-Bissaka, and to be fair, he has redeeming qualities like his defending qualities. But if you want to be honest, if it comes to progression of the ball, you want to get somebody like a Wan-Bissaka out first. But then you look at some of these guys that it looks like, and I say it from according to news, it looks like you're taking guys away who are much more supreme, even if they may be lacking certain qualities, over certain guys who maybe have one quality but lack everything else. And I think that's wrong in my opinion. I think you would rather want to get rid of guys who maybe can do one thing well to compare to other guys, but then can't do anything else. Because I feel like it's just the way United have been last 10 years. The way they just recruit, the way they just buy players. Like you have guys, and then managers' decisions, like managers then backtracking on certain decisions that they first thought, okay, you know what, I'm coming in doing this decision, and then you ended up just adjusting to the players. And I think this is what Ten Hag did at the end of the day, and as you see, it's costing him that he adjusted to the players, which is fair because you want to make sure that you keep them a certain level, so you don't have fans on your head. But then at the same time, this is your second season, because I can hear that type of excuse in the first season, but not in the second season, in my opinion. And it's like isn't like in the first season he came through mid-season as well. He had the whole season with the preseason, so it's like you had enough time for me
and he
to
kind
of have an image.
I mean, he was good last season.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, very good.
I know he's playing out from the back like Maguire and Evans are clear of him. That's just incorrect. There is no major difference. There is no major difference with them on the ball.
I actually think Varane has a problem with creating angles for the goalkeeper, and I said that in the preseason when I was speaking to the guys, and I said that, and I was talking to the guys, and I said that Varane has a problem in creating an angle. Harry Maguire used to have that problem. For some reason, Varane doesn't know where to stand when the goalkeeper has the ball or the other defender has the ball. He's just ball watching. He's just waiting. And I think Maguire and Evans are doing it better than him. They're creating angles for the teammates.
Yeah,
even Wan-Bissaka.
Because our building out from the back is so exceptional.
It's not great. It's not great.
No,
it's better with them. It's not great. I'm not saying it's great.
But then this just shows everything wrong with Man United, where you have somebody like with Varane who, let's be honest, even if he has problems creating angles, you now have a system where the worst players coming in, being able to do something more, but then you wonder why you can't get the results. Like, and that's what I say. United is just a whole mess. You got guys who the manager wanted out, guys that he wanted out being the guys that are difference makers. Like this is gonna unless United have a crazy January window and they buy like 5 players. I don't know. I just don't see this whole thing that they're currently doing.
You really think that
consistently for the season?
The guy that bought Mason Mount, the guy that bought Mason Mount, the guy that bought Anthony, the guy that bought this and that. You think if they give him the money to buy 5 players, it's gonna get better?
But Mo, do you not think they're getting? Meant to be coming in now.
But then that's why I say it's a mess because now apparently this whole new structure is gonna come in. Maybe they're gonna stop him from. Maybe it's gonna be different in January where he says, "Okay, I want this type of profile," but then they're not letting him choose the exact player because
I don't think he knows what he wants. I don't think he knows what he wants.
That's an extremely huge problem, a very huge problem. That's why I say guys like Varane and Casemiro being pointed out the most when the guy doesn't even know what he exactly wants is crazy to me too. Then
exactly,
it's too.
He has no idea what he wants.
It's such a big.
This is why I'm not hearing this.
It's such a big mess.
Over him. We're going.
I will play even devil's advocate. Let's say Ten Hag gets sacked, new manager comes in, but he still also says when Casemiro and Varane leave, I'm fine with that. Then I can probably hear it more. But then again, it depends on who the manager is because it's a big decision as well that you're making. Because end of the day, these are 2 big names that you're talking about who you want to get rid of. And like I said, United's just in the mess. Like I can't lie. If I had to come into United, I'll be not saying that I don't know what I want to do or wouldn't know what to do, but in the same time, I'm like, because obviously, best case scenario, everybody leaves because everybody's not good enough. But in the same time, realistically, everybody's not going to leave just immediately, just like that. So you have to prioritize who leaves and who doesn't leave. And then who says like Ten Hag could be here in January and tells the new guys they're coming in, I don't want Maguire to leave for the rest of the season. Just let him here because he's offering me something that Varane doesn't offer. But for me, that's wrong. So it's like, I don't know. United, it's going to be interesting to see how things are going to turn out. I have a feeling already how it's turned out because I've seen it at my club literally last season.
Who do you support? Chelsea? You're a Chelsea fan?
No, I support Tottenham.
Chelsea Spurs.
I'm sorry.
Hey man, I heard it a lot of time, but it's for this.
I honestly believe, if you guys lose or like, is it like a draw or loss you have to have against Galatasaray?
They have to win.
They have to win. They have to win.
Yeah, like if we draw, it's not the end of the world mathematically, but like it makes it much tougher. But we basically need to.
Whatever happens, if even let's say, because it does seem like it, particularly because it is at Galatasaray's home. That's it's a very hard stadium at the end of the day, particularly for a guy like a team like I should say. If you lose that, then literally you're out on points.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
It's breaking
Is
up.
it just me? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm back.
I'm in. Run it back from the start. Yeah, run it back from the start.
I was saying if you guys lose to Galatasaray and then you're essentially out of the UCL, that's probably if you are gonna sack him, that's probably the perfect time to sack him. I would say.
Yep.
Because I don't feel like you're gonna get any other chance afterwards. Because I don't know what your run is after the UCL, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I feel like that's the best chance you have to get him sacked at the very least.
I've said this. I think if he loses to Galatasaray, I believe he'll get sacked. I've said this. I don't see him lasting all the Liverpool game. It's one of those 2. I don't think he's making it. I've said it already on here, tweeted it out. I don't think he makes it to the year 2024 as Manchester United manager. This is not sustainable in terms of the performances. Yes, results are all well and good, but all right, cool. Now we're playing better sides. Now you're playing a Galatasaray, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Aston Villa, even throw Chelsea in the mix as well. So all right, we gonna see what you can do. We are. But do I see like pressure's getting to him? Like Mo asked me just before in regards to why it's so vastly different, and it's pressure. That Manchester United hot seat is different, and we've seen other managers and we've seen other players crumble under that pressure because you are under scrutiny 24 hours, 7 days a week, all of the time. Everything you do, everything you say on and off the pitch is scrutinized, is criticized and analyzed. And some people can't, because I think Ten Hag's actually like a good manager overall, and he'll leave here and be successful elsewhere. But in regards to what Manchester United is done, it isn't. But yeah, in regards to it, Shiki, I did answer this. Like, do I think Martinez, Shaw make a difference? Yes. Do I think they make a major difference? No. But this is hope. 2024, and we're still having conversations about Luke Shaw, who's been here almost a decade. I'm saying Bruno's been here almost half a decade and we're
Roberto
still having
Carlos.
conversation. Yeah, sure, Alberto Carlos and all this nonsense. Bruno,
Oh my God.
5 years, almost half a decade, and we're still having conversations about him. Like, all right, okay. Oh, he's one of your better players. Yeah, that's why we've been shit for so long.
You know what?
He's one of our better players. That's a problem.
You know what? It's actually funny that you're talking about this because obviously I was watching DR Sports as well, and also there's like an hour and a bit where obviously they had lives, Coach Camps and Flex United on that show, talking about literally Sir Jim, Ten Hag squad. And I think it was Coach Camps and Lies that said it, that like you can't have a new project with a core of players that were a failure before that.
Facts. Yeah,
Oh, I
Jez
think
will
he
be
left.
back shortly.
Yeah, but like I think he's right, bro. Because like, listen, I know we're currently in a kind of like a bad state. We're obviously rebuilding, but you have to hit the restart though. I think even though yes, we hit the restart essentially with what has happened to us, because the majority of the guys that were in our squad probably a year ago, 2 years ago, which were part of probably one of the major issues for us, have all left the club, and I think United they definitely need that too on some level. But like the question is, yeah. You've signed Luke Shaw to like a new contract. You've signed Rashford now to a new contract. I don't know what the case is now with Bruno, but like, are you even, because like I think with Chelsea we've luckily been able to offload these guys and get a good amount of money for them. I'm not so sure with United because like you guys are not notoriously known to not be able to.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get rid of anyone. It's just that sometimes you have to, if there is a big contract like you said and it's big money, you just have to pay the price. United can move on anyone. Any Premier League club can move on any player they want to. Sometimes you might just have to pay a premium if he has 3-4 years left.
Or you give it cut price.
Yeah, or you buy him out. Not even because someone gonna buy him. Like I said, Sancho's the prime example of that. I was told all summer long, Manchester United can't move on Sancho because of his wages. Now, because of everything that's transpired, Sancho's gonna be moved on. Whether it's in January, whether it's in the summer, he's gonna go out on loan or he's gonna be a permanent transfer if Ten Hag is actually still here. What we thought, there's been not negotiations, but there's already been reports of Juventus being interested, Borussia Dortmund being interested. So you
think he goes if Ten Hag leaves? If Ten Hag actually gets started before him,
depends on the next guy.
I think he needs to go anywhere.
Depends on the next manager might turn around, whoever that case may be, and say, "Now I want you to stay. You're going to be an integral part." Or he might say, "That's already been done. Move him on," type of thing. I think I can't say if his heart's in
what
in
did
another place.
Do
we should leave.
Under Oli? Can someone explain that to me? Can someone tell me?
In regards to what you mean?
Did you play well?
Not really.
Sancho, not really that convincing though.
Why would a new manager think he can do well?
Because new managers, they
don't know. Like at some point,
my manager signed Mason Mount this summer.
Conte came in last season and said every guy can become world class.
Oh my God, did he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. What Jez just said, you know what I'm saying? Managers do.
And then he realized he should.
Mikel Arteta missed out on a league title to Manchester City after spending 95% on top of the league and said, "Yeah, go get me Kai Havertz." Managers do silly things.
Yeah.
Do things that make no sense. Because I said all summer long, as much as I'm a fan of Sancho, move him on. We should have sold him in the summer. Then what transpired doesn't happen. But in terms of Manchester United, go on, Prime, and then go on, Ahmed.
The thing is with United, right, is that it's not, when people talk about you guys moving on players, it's not that you guys don't, but you do it at the wrong time. You do it when a year or two too late, when the player should have been gone already. You take too long to do it. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, to an extent. Certain players, like in regards to players who should have been moved on, it's like, why? But the reason why I don't is because the vast majority of the players who are still here now shouldn't be here. But it takes time, like Fred leaving. Yeah, like Fred leaving. Yeah, that's a prime example. You're right.
Fred left, I think, maybe a year too late. Like Ronaldo should have been gone in the summer. He stayed until January. There's Bruno should still be gone. Maguire should have left ages ago. Like there's so many players we could list. Luke Shaw.
Yeah. No, you're right. 110%. Yeah, certain players should have been.
So here's how it is, right? And we know this from Inter as well. There are clubs that can't sell players, right? Inter are similar to Manchester United. If a player comes to Inter and they flop a little bit, we can't sell him. People just don't buy from Inter, right? Manchester United are the same. While someone like Chelsea, people might buy from Chelsea. Even if a player flops at Chelsea, somehow when people flop at Milan or just go a little bit down, or Juventus, people buy from them. Inter has always been like this. If a player flops at our club, we just can't sell him. We can't sell him unless we take a major hit, which is what Man United didn't want to do with Maguire and McTominay. They valued the player at some value, and they said, we're not taking the hit in this. Somehow, this is just a case of how the club is being viewed. Manchester United isn't a club that sell players that are successful. Other than Cristiano Ronaldo, which was sold for a world record at that time, they don't sell players that flop at their club. They just don't. I can't remember a player that flopped at Man United and was sold for a decent amount of money. They always leave them free, or they just leave with mutual agreement.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
No, I hear what you're saying. Not fully, and that's just legit what it is, and we just don't help ourselves either. Because even with Sancho, like I said, that should have just been sorted out in the summer, and we moved him on, and then we let it stay. They have the whole issue between him and Ten Hag. Now all the business is out on Front Street, and now you're going to move him on for probably even less of a price you would have gotten in the summer because of what's transpired. And here we are. But that's just typical Manchester United for you. This is just how we move, what we do, just pure stupidness. That's just typical what it is.
I remember even Chicharito. You couldn't move him, Chicharito. He was on a big contract.
Was it Moyes who sold him? Did Moyes sell him?
Moyes sold him and for cheap.
Yeah,
at that time. It should have been sold like a season or two before. But he was like coming off the bench, scoring some goals here and there. And
he's got some important goals for us, man. Shout out, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I love Chicharito, man. He scored
one
some
of the
very,
worst
very
strikers to ever play for Manchester United.
No, he's nowhere near this guy. You just don't like his style because he was a fucking
he's absolutely
yeah, I respect it.
So awkward, bro.
Yeah, hey, he scored goals, man.
He gave me nightmares.
He scored goals. He scored so many not banging goals, but important goals, I should say, all of the time. Steve says, Mo, what is the worst in the flop on the 2010s banter?
Modin guy is one of the guys that I can't just forget. We got him from Sampdoria. He was absolute. By the way, one of the worst transfers in Inter history is Vidic. We had Vidic from Man United. Oh my God.
He went to you lot.
Oh my God, bro. He was atrocious at Inter. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, there is a lot of them, Steve. Yeah, but Mundi guy is my guy. Mundi guy. Gargano, Walter Gargano, that Uruguayan guy. Oh my God, this guy.
To be fair to Vidic, like he did his era has come to an end anyway. So I like that guy. So.
Shout out Vidic.
He was a monster in United. He was a monster.
Yeah, of course, man. Free Peter, Champions League. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine, man. Shout out Nemanja. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about, Ahmed? Did I not just state facts?
Bro, fantastic. Nemanja Vidic was amazing.
He was quality. No,
he was quality. He three-peated, won the champs, FA Cups, the whole nine, man. One of the best centre-back pairings we've ever seen in the Premier League.
Fullest. Mason Mount has a Champions League, bro. That's not
the most successful. You know what I'm saying? But
you're a GNA at your club, man. You're a GNA at your club.
Timo Werner has a Champions League as well.
Your club in 2023 too.
Oh my God, Chelsea fans will name Chalobah has a Champions League. Come on, just stop that.
No, he doesn't have a Champions League. He doesn't have a Champions League.
And
Marcus Alonso
was he not there?
No, it wasn't.
Chalobah was not there.
Cho has the Champions League, man.
He was at Lorient. If I'm not mistaken,
has a Champions League.
He was at Lorient. Yeah.
Anyone can get a Champions League, man.
Yeah, but Cho did, man.
But yeah, not anybody can three-peat. You know what I'm saying? We just move. But yeah, not
everyone can win the Premier League in a decade, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not everyone can win a Premier League and a Champions League together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
come on, man. The whole
very good question. It's a very good question.
Yeah.
If you can't shoot forwards, just shut up, man. Seriously.
Why do our fans accept and praise mediocrity but shit on fans that try to hold players, managers, and clubs accountable? Good question, Eli. And this is a question that have been asked before, and is always the same answer. It's because those fans don't want to hold their favorite players or favorite manager accountable. So rather than hold them accountable for their poor performances, they're gonna criticize fans. So if I criticize a Manchester United player, that's on you. So rather than hold Bruno to a high standard or Shaw to a high standard, I use those two as examples because they're two of the ones I get pushed back on more than others. It's because I hold him to the standards. Like when we're talking about Luke Shaw, he's been here almost 10 years. Like shout out to Staffy when I was on his channel, and it was me and Griggs. I was talking about it, and Griggs is like, "Oh, he's played well, right? Shaw this, Shaw that." All right, then, how many good seasons has he had? He said 3. I said, all right, that's being generous, but I'll give you the 3 good seasons, even though I think that is super generous. And then he said he's had 2 bad injuries. So I said, all right, knock off the 9 seasons and we'll say he's been here 7 years. Is 3 good seasons out of 7 years a good return for someone who at the time was the most expensive fullback in Europe? Bear in mind, when we signed him, for those that don't know, 30 million, 1 was a lot of money. 2, he was the most expensive fullback in Europe at that point. Came in on big money, big wages, big reputation. So why is 3 years out of 7 good enough? Imagine I did 7 shows on this channel, 1 show a day on this channel for a week, and only 3 of them are good. You lot wouldn't be here. You lot would leave. So why do you lot hold me as a content creator, you know what I'm saying, to a higher standard than Luke Shaw, who plays for Manchester United Football Club? How does that make sense? And he makes more in a week than I'll see in a lifetime. How is, like, what are we doing here? Why are we not holding him to a higher standard? But you're holding me to that high standard, though. Let me fall off. You know what I'm saying? Let me produce 3 good shows out a week out of 7. You lot ain't showing up for that shit. But it's okay for Luke Shaw to do that. I'm saying, to get displaced by Brandon Williams. What are we talking about here? Like, that's a mentality thing. Bruno has the ball and he refuses to overlap. Everyone's seen the clip. It's out there. In a match, I was watching it live. I couldn't believe it. Bruno told him to overlap and he said no. What are we talking about? But people will still defend this guy. Saying, and then even when me and shout out to Griggs, Staffy, make sure you check it out when we was talking about all his assists. Man has like 16 assists in 10 years or something like that.
No
or assists don't matter.
Wait, what?
Yes, and you see what I'm talking about. Yes,
Wait,
like
open play.
No, overall in the Premier League. Check it, Google it. It's like 14 or 16 or something like that.
I remember back in,
and people will still fucking defend this guy and then wonder why I look like the mad one. Go on, carry on.
I remember the season going into the Euros, United fans were behaving as if, like,
yeah, exactly. Big up Lewis in the cut as well. What are you saying, family?
Up the shells.
I'll tell you now, 1 second, because I literally Googled it a couple of days ago. 1 second. Luke Shaw stats, 1 second. It's something crazy like that. Hold up, 1 second. Also, here's numbers. So we got 2 assists last season, 3 assists the season before, 5 the season before that, 0, 19-20, 4 in 18-19, 0, 1, 1, 0. That's in the Premier League. So that's 1, 2, 6.
What a player.
11.
What a player.
14. 16. Yeah, I was right. 16. He's got 16 assists in like 10 years.
Wow. Hey, you've suffered, bro.
And people will tell you this is the guy. What I'm saying? Yeah, don't speak bad on Bruno. If I said Sunshine Spidey sense will kick in. Bruno, this GNA monster. All right, okay. You know what I'm saying? Go look at his numbers.
I have to jump off now.
Hey, Mo.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the panel. For everybody watching, get the likes at least up. Guys, I know that you can get the likes up to 80. It's easy. Some people just don't know where the likes are. They're underneath your live chat. I know you're chatting now. You're just typing. Just close the live chat, hit the like button, and come back, chat with the guys. Flawless, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for having me on. Absolutely brilliant.
Let them know where they can find you and what you got coming up quickly.
Footy Judge Mo tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. I got big panel of Sam, LB, Nobbins, and Tom for Liverpool versus Man City game preview. Guys, give me a shot. Give me a subscription at Footy Judge Mo. Daily content, of course. And you'll find me here more often because I like this. I like this setup. I loved it. I loved it. Enjoyed it.
I laugh, man.
Every time.
Fatur, Ahmed, Lewis, Ladimus, Liz. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for everybody that watched us. We guys will see you guys soon. I'm out. Peace.
Time, yeah. Definitely catch up with you soon. Yeah, bless up. Hey, you lot, make sure you subscribe to Mo's channel as well. Drop the link in the chat. But yeah, Eli, just back to it. I checked it. Sorry, I got it wrong. 17 assists. He's got 17 assists in his Premier League career. But someone will sit down and debate me and say, this is the guy that's going to turn it around for us. Like myths. Again, so Eli, people just don't want to hold their favorites accountable. And then rival fans don't like it when you talk on their play. How about you just deliver? Like Arsenal fans with Arteta. Arsenal fans cannot, I shouldn't say, some Arsenal fans can't take critique. So it's like when you say, Arteta should have won the Premier League last season, it's on him. Oh, no, you can't say that. Yeah, Steve, 16 assists in 10 years. And people will tell you he's creative. So he's not creative and he's not a lockdown defender like a Wan-Bissaka. So what are you doing apart from just out there running around?
Yeah, man, he's there to help. He's there to help out the build-up, man.
Yeah, you don't even run around. Let's not even talk about his professionalism of him being out of shape. Let's not even talk about that.
Oh, Flawless can do that about an English fullback, but when I do it, okay.
No, but the thing is,
No, but you straight out call Reece James fat, so
yeah, like he's
Oh,
Adam
beast
is like,
priest. That's what you call him, bro.
like it's from a professional
Disrespectful.
standpoint. Like you're turning up to work unfit for work. That's unprofessional. And people want to talk about attitude. Like I say, let Luke Shaw be my skin tone. It's a different conversation. You only want to talk about attitude when it's a certain complexion. That's an attitude thing. You are turning up unfit for work. That's a bad attitude. Let Pogba had been here and turned up with a belly. What would the people still be going on about it now? Soon as they would have been as soon as his house. You know what I'm saying?
Blonde hair, man. What's wrong with that guy?
Like, what are we doing? Yeah, man, 17 assists and 10. Like, what kind of Mason Mount numbers? Mason Mount wishes he could get them numbers still.
He got to know in GNA, you know what I'm saying?
Respect the
Put some
minerals,
respect
man.
to
The minerals general, bro.
Yeah, there's minerals and shit, mate. You respect that. But yeah, we move. Continue to run up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, but Flawless, it's that what you're saying, but it's also the thing of fans have this thing of where because I support the club or the player plays for my club that I have to be positive. So those of us that have an honest opinion, and maybe some of those opinions might be quote unquote negative or critical of a said player, we can't talk about it because you're supposed to be a fan of United. You're supposed to be backing the club. You're supposed to be backing, Rashford or Luke Shaw. What are you doing hating on us? You're not a Liverpool fan. Why are you hating on us? Yada yada yada. Like it's just fans aren't honest with each other.
Facts. And if you love something, you're supposed to that's wrong. Reason why I'm so critical of Manchester United Football Club is I see the mistakes and it's like I want you to do better. That's like me seeing Lewis doing some foolishness and then I don't like, yo, Lewis, that ain't it. I'll see him tweet something. You know what I'm saying? And I go, nah, that ain't it. I've done that with brethren. You don't know that. Cam spoke about this. Like on here, for those that know United Arsenal show. Cam will tweet saying he has tweeted stuff in the past and I've hit him up privately. And be like, yo, Cam, that ain't it. Because we're boys. You know what I'm saying? But actually, like, family, like, is but what am I supposed to just blindly back him? Because that's family. So I'm just gonna blindly back what everybody like. No, that's just foolishness. If you truly love something, like that's just what it is. But people they say love's blind. You know what I'm saying that's just legit, and that's what it is with Manchester United. Love is blind because there's no way an attacking fullback can have 17 assists in 10 years and you trying to say he's good. Like, what are we doing? Like, that's just the numbers. I never understand that, man. If people ain't performing, then why am I paying you? If you're underperforming at work in real life, you're getting sacked. It should be the same. People have too much love for these players and too much attachment.
I think that's another thing as well. It's acceptable at United as well. That's the thing with United though. Like, it's acceptable though that you can come to United, get the biggest buck because you did something somewhere else, but then you can come and work every time late. You can leave work early as early as you want, and nobody is gonna check up on you and say, "Yo, hold on a second. Your attendance is very low. You're not doing your work. You're always past the due date." But nobody cares at United because it's the standards at United. No, where you can be as you want to, as long as you're not asked to the point where we have to sell you. It's all right. Like, you can put the minimal. You don't even have to put the minimal effort to stay at United these days.
Yeah, like that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just legit what it is. Going, Lewis. What is you gonna say? You say something, Lewis. How's he going? No worries. But yeah, that's what it is, Eli. You know what I'm saying? Too much, like, people letting love blind them. That's just legit what it is. And big up to Jay, who says, bless up, Flawless. That stream on Mo's channel earlier was fireworks, straight jokes. Arsenal fans hate the truth, man. Brilliant display. Oh my God, you did your thing as usual. Much appreciated for the kind words. Much appreciate you watching as well. You lot, make sure you check it out. I'm definitely going to get Mo on here again. And that's why I've been getting special guests on here all week long, because it's international break. Obviously, I do the Sarcasm City TV specials sometimes during international breaks. I did the fan calling shows last one. And this one, I was like, all right, let me just bring special guests on all the regular shows. For context, Harvey Barnes had 23 assists in the past 4 seasons for Leicester City. Exactly. That's why I'm not hearing about systems and players around you when he's playing in the side that got relegated. I used that when we were talking about when Bruno Fernandes is brought up and the system. Okay, James Maddison performed well both on the eye test and stat test for Leicester City, who got relegated last season. So he was playing with a championship team, with a championship level manager. But yet he still managed to stand out. He still managed to put up numbers. He still managed to get assists, and I've been doing that at Leicester throughout. And now you see at Spurs, where he's in a better team with a better manager and better players, you see his qualities. But people told me that what's it called? That Bruno's better. But here we are. But Steve, big up for the super chat. But we're gonna close out anyway. We are gonna close out. We're back live today, people. 4:30 p.m. UK time, 4:30 p.m. UK time. Mandem United podcast. Myself, my Don Rhino, have a special guest with us on there. Then following that, midnight UK time, people. Midnight UK time. No, I tell a lie. 11 p.m. UK time. Manchester United Arsenal show. TJ's not about. Cam will be, and I've got two special guests on that making their debut. Two people who I've worked with and been on their channels with before, so keep a lookout for that. Then Friday, I might give you a lot of fan calling show. Maybe on the Friday, I might give you a lot of fan calling show. Definitely 10:30 p.m. UK time. Big show. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Eddie, and there'll be 3 special guests on that. Maybe 4. Or there'll be 3 special guests on that one. Somebody returning who's not been on the channel in a strong minute, who you lot still ask me about, and then a couple other special guests who have been on more recently. Then Saturday we get into it on the Twitch. Like I said, the 3 watch-alongs: Manchester City, Liverpool, Newcastle United versus Chelsea, and of course Arsenal versus Brentford. Then we'll be following that either on the Saturday. I might do a Q&A or I might do a fan calling show again on the Saturday. Maybe. I'm unsure. And then Sunday, of course, you are going to get, because both Spurs and Manchester United are playing on Sunday, you're going to get the Manchester United Everton watch along, or I should say Everton Manchester United, right here on the YouTube channel. Then you will get at 12:30 a.m., depending on the Back Again podcast, the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show. Obviously, we're discussing Chelsea's game against Newcastle, Spurs' game against. Who you lot playing? Jez. Who you lot got? Who Spurs playing?
Was it Villa?
Aston Villa.
Villa. So Spurs versus Villa. We'll be recapping that, and of course Everton versus Manchester United as well. People, what are you cracking up out there? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing, man. You know what I mean? I'm just enjoying myself. You know,
Ahmed,
enjoyment is key. You know what I'm
You
saying?
never got some bird watching you, Ahmed. You never got some bird watching you, man.
Any special guests? Yes, like I said.
What's wrong with you, Timo?
What?
Yeah,
You never got some bird watching you, Ahmed.
Oh, you saying you got a girl watching you? That's what you said.
I got a girl watching me. I don't think my girlfriend watches this channel, mate.
Yo, look at her hating. Get her to set up an account.
At least let her subscribe. At least
subscribe
What?
to the team.
Wait, what are you saying, Jazz? What are you saying, Jazz?
I said at least subscribe to the channel. That's what I said.
Facts, man.
Oh, she's subscribed to the channel. Of course.
That's not what you were gonna say.
No doubt about that one. You know me.
This is what I was gonna say.
On,
but this is your dirty mind right there, Brian. That's why.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep it moving. But to any who says any special guests, yeah. Like I said, Mandem United today. The Manchester United, so the Manchester United show today, Mandem United, Manchester United Arsenal show. Be a couple special guests on that, and then like I said, the Manchester United show on Friday. We'll have at least 3 special guests, maybe 4. That's going to be a big show. You know what I'm saying? That one's going to be, trust me, that show on Friday with myself, Eddie, and the special guest is going to be a good one. Because there's just plenty to discuss with Manchester United. So, yeah, that is. I say the returning guest is someone who I've not had on the channel in a strong minute. Like I said, who I still get asked about. He's not been on the channel probably like over a year, maybe even a year and a half. It might have been that long. So, yeah, keep a lookout for that, people, as well. But Lewis, what are you saying? Anything you want to add before we close out, family?
Up the Chelsea, Arsenal are trophyless, Tottenham are trophyless, and yeah, on to Newcastle.
Chelsea are trophyless this season.
I will see, bruv. We'll see.
I mean, yeah, we will see. No, we will see. But as of right now,
as of right now, we're in more competitions than you.
Yeah, but good to be honest. The Leicester I have to see Dyer this season. Good.
Fuck Angie.
All right, well, cool. Any game is streamed today, or you already done it? No game is streamed today, but keep a lookout because I'll be running definitely tomorrow. You'll get something. I'm not sure what, not sure when, but just keep a lookout. Make sure you follow at That's Me Flawless at Sarcasm City TV across all socials. Subscribe to the gaming channel, Sarcasm City TV Gaming, here on the YouTube, because you will definitely 110% people get some content on the Thursday. You'll get something on Friday and Saturday. Yes. So today, Friday,
You will
Saturday, you'll get
100% not
content.
be getting any career mode content now.
Yeah, yeah. I think Lewis is done. I think Lewis is done.
Oh, you getting sacked, yeah?
Can't handle the pressure.
Ahmed, you restart the game.
Hey, Ahmed, yeah, when's yours coming back?
I'm actually doing tomorrow FM Live.
Oh, you're doing Football Manager? All right, fair,
Oh, you quit FIFA career mode.
I'm doing the real manager. You know, I'm doing real career mode. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but still, man, I think you're gonna restart the game tomorrow. I can't lie.
How can you restart Football Manager?
You can't
It's
restart Football Manager.
maybe a bit stupid to do, so I don't even know how to do it. I'll be honest, I actually don't know how to do it.
You just quickly go to the options and click restart game or load game, and then it will load the game again.
I don't know.
I've done that in the past on FM.
You have to load it up.
And one of my key player breaks his leg out for 8 months. Fuck that.
Yeah. I'm a real. Listen, I'm IRO, you know what I mean? I don't care. If he breaks his leg, listen, I've got another youngster ready for me, you know what I'm saying?
The youngster's not going to be on the same level on the first season.
Okay, we gonna find out. But yes, the Warrior J's
don't go restarting games.
Friday for guests is going to be a heated debate during the show. Yeah, man, minimum, like I say, minimum 3, maybe 4, but definitely a minimum of 3 special guests, and that's with me and Eddie as well. So that's going to be a big panel. Time to shine. Every content creator, including myself, has been packed on Legendary. Whether it's
I've won on Legendary.
I've won on Legendary, but we've all been packed. Yeah,
I've won a game on Legendary.
Lewis has been packed. Ahmed, Saeed.
I've not been packed, you know. The highest I've lost is 3. It's only 3 the highest that I've lost.
You've been packed in, man. You've been
what? Because you restarted the game.
Yeah, exactly. You've been packed.
Well, Legendary, I lost 3.
Have you guys been able to defend corners? Because for me, for some reason, I
just want to defend.
I get hit. No. On corners, I can see too much on corners.
No, for me on Ultimate Team, I can't do it, but offline I can.
Yeah, career mode is fine in terms of defending corners. Defending corners, I just can't defend like when they just
because Steve just been doing fulliness and then they just be like getting past you.
It's crazy. And yes, the Eagle MMA, yes, I will try and run a pro club stream because it is road. We're trying to get to the playoffs for the promotion to Division 1. So we're on our way. We ran it today, but because most stream was coming up, we only ran like 45 minutes. So that's why I didn't go live for that. But yeah, we're well on our way winning games. Bear in mind the team is we missing players and stuff like that, but we're still picking up results. So we're gonna do that.
I'm alright in career mode except for defending, ball progressing, crossing, beating a player 1v1, defending a player 1v1, long shots, free kicks, penalties, goal scoring. Have I missed anything? Attacking crosses, successful presses, distance covered. But the press conference,
right. Hey, but you're world class at blaming your players.
But that being said,
the players aren't good enough. My dumb ass decided not to have a summer transfer window.
Yeah, that's daft on your part. That being said, people, I will be running a career mode. I will be running my career mode back. Not only am I going to do career mode manager-wise, I do a player career mode as well. So like solo dolo, where you pick one player. I'm definitely going to do that also as well. So just keep a lookout. We're going to keep the content rolling. But yo, Lewis, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff, fam.
We got a Newcastle preview tomorrow. It's meant to be Friday after the press conference, but I'll drop a separate video for that. But yeah, video content until Sunday because we're going to be out in Newcastle Friday and Saturday. But we'll be back on Sunday. We'll be doing watch-alongs and we'll do a review. So keep a lookout for that, people. Well, it depends on what time I get back from Newcastle. Could be a bit messy, but we'll play it by ear.
You in Newcastle from Friday?
Friday night, Saturday night, 2-day bender.
Enjoy yourself, fam. That's gonna be fun. Enjoy yourself for real.
Trust.
Without doubt. Let's see what else. Yeah, Saeed. Yo, Legendary's tough, man. I ain't seen nobody do well on career mode. But yeah, subscribe to Lewis's channel, Carefree Lewis G. The link's underneath in the description, not just on this video, on all the live streams. So his channel's there. Ahmed the Bridge 258. That link is also underneath in the description. Both their channels are on the featured channel page as well. So even if you don't see them on stream, the links are underneath in the description to Lewis's channel and Ahmed as well. Hey, there's over 60 people in here. Go subscribe to the Bridge 258. One of the months, put his link in the chat. And actually, Ahmed, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that great stuff.
Obviously, the Bridge 258, that's where you can find me. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a Football Manager stream for Chelsea, which I've pre-started just so that I can get out away from like preseason because I don't really need that preseason notice. I want to start from the first game of the season, so that'll be from there. And then obviously Friday Newcastle preview. On Saturday I'm at a wedding, but I'll be back.
Congratulations!
Back on about.
Congratulations.
I'm not listen, Chad, I'm not getting married until I'm 30, so long way to go still. So, but anyway, hopefully by around about 7, 8 or ish, you'll get your review for that one for sure. Yeah, man. Sunday, we'll see what happens on Sunday. I might do another Upwatch video where I talk about other teams and what they can do. But yeah, just 9 away from 1K. Be nice to get to this 1K, you know what I mean, and sell.
Yeah, go subscribe, man. We're gonna get you to 1K, and then you have to make sure you do a 1K subscriber party as well. You need to make sure you do that.
Inshallah, we will.
Without doubt. And yeah, Warrior J, that own goal I conceded against Burnley was absolutely outrageous. I wanted to throw my controller out the window. Yeah, it was. But yes, I'm running it back, people. But love to everyone that has locked in. Big up, man. Much appreciated. Like I said, you lot check out the upcoming live stream schedule. Don't forget as well, this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms as well. So Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, wherever you get your podcast, type in Sarcasm City TV, and this show and all the other shows on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, will pop up. So like I always say, if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, while you're at work, you may be traveling, at the gym, maybe you just prefer to listen to your podcast audio only, and you just don't want to, or you don't want to have the YouTube app open. Whatever the case may be, people. So Spotify, Sarcasm City TV. If you use Spotify, if it's for music, just go hit us with the following 5-stars because it all helps. Trust me. iTunes, Apple Podcast, all you iPhone users, everybody who uses iTunes, even if it's for music, 5-stars, leave us a review. Same with SoundCloud. Hit us with the follow or whatever audio platform you are listening on. Big up to all the audio listeners because I see them numbers be going up. In particular, Spotify. The numbers be going up on the audio. So love to everyone that has locked in. I don't think anyone's live now. So I'm just going to send you lot to the Man United for tomorrow. So that's legit what it is.
Is Staffy live though? Yeah. I saw he's live.
Is he live? Double check.
Yeah,
is he
live?
Actually, nah. You know what? What's it called? Is he still live? Actually?
Yeah, Staffy's still live.
No, not Staffy. Alam. Check if Alam's live.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's
still alive.
NBA watch along. He's in NBA watch along.
Yeah, we're gonna send everyone over to Alam. So all I need you lot to do is just put Sarcasm City Raid in capital letters in the chat. Big up to Alam each and every time. And oh yeah, before I go, members as well. I'm gonna be reaching out to all the Sarcasm City members who are soldiers and higher in regards to the members Q&A. I hit you all up today. I'm gonna be running that on Friday. I'm just not picked a time yet. So yeah, if you want to join that, link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Why is this shit moving slow? Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to just send all you lot over to my guy Alam. Otherwise, I would have sent man to Staffy still. All right, let me send you lot over here. But yeah, love to everyone who has locked in. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.
And